Hi, I'm Ian. Today we're at our project in Vancouver in Hastings Sunrise. It is called the Carbon Matrix. It is a design build project by Create in collaboration with CMGT Construction Group. We just broke ground in this project and we're just in the stages of excavation. Let me show you inside. Note the excavation open pit. The excavation is underway. Almost reached the level that we are happy with. And at this stage, we're preparing for the next trade to come in, which is the formwork guys. Take note of the cuts on the side of the open pit. Layer is organic soil, and below that is the desirable soil to build in and around. The retaining wall running along the side of this property. This retaining wall belongs to the adjacent house. So how do we protect the job site when it comes to this kind of open pit with retaining walls? In the regular build, we will drape the poly over the sides of it to prevent any erosion that takes place on the sidewalls. As you can see, this will be a very important step, especially in this case, because there's a concrete retaining wall sitting very close to our cut line. In this case, we are leaving a little bit more soil in place. We're not digging right to the property line to maintain the integrity of the soil beneath that retaining wall. If you're building in Vancouver, you'll know that rain and water can be a real pain in the butt. Just down in the excavation there, you'll see the accumulation of water just from a light drizzle. In addition to the erosion control measures we put on the sides of the open pit, we also have to get rid of this water down that accumulates at the bottom of the pit. Very simple way is to drain the water away. But as you can see, water is spread out like this. The easiest way is to trench along the bottom of the pit into a corner, have this area dug out a little bit deeper, so it gives us an access to put a submersible pump. The submersible pump will then be placed inside and the water is simply pumped to the street. That gets rid of all the water here. Who wants to work in a muddy construction site? One thing we do here is we'll spray gravel all across the entire open pit. About 4 to 6 inches worth. That way it's less muddy, water drains properly, and it's just a much cleaner site and much more pleasant to work in. Tomorrow, we're gonna have all these walls polyed off. The engineer will stop by. He'll approve that it's been done properly. And then, following that, the surveyors will be coming in to pin on their corners. Now, the pinning of the corners of the walls takes place at this level where you shoot in a nail into the ground, and that's where the corner of the building sits. And that's where the framer will begin his form work, right over top of that pin, to ensure that there's no encroaching over the property line.